Got the Texans fan by the podcast. Chuck Bridge, Fifth Ward Crenshaw. You know the best out there. Ken Huncho 713. To all my Texans Nation. If you feeling good, I want you to throw them H's up high. Yeah, like that. I see you. Yeah, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. The best city in the state. Yeah, we stay turned up. There's excitement in the air for the Houston Texans. We swarming all year, causing havoc, we wrecking. Coming off that edge, we got 5-5-5-1. Thing on the outside, locking down your number one. All about the swarm mentality. And the H standing on business is the way we operate. I rep that 7 like CJ, A1 like his. They 3 like Dell. H-Town, we doing it big. You know that 12 out here. And don't you never forget, better pick your poison, cause we got Joe in the midst. We rap that back.
Welcome back to the Texans Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Matthew Briggs, and always I got one of my A1 since day one. I got Mr. Kendo in the building. What's up, boss?
What's good, man? Long time. Hope everybody's doing good, man.
Yes, it has been a minute, but we promise we will be more active coming this off season. Pause. Our boy Crenshaw out there watching Bruno Mars, and Honcho is working, so they will not be able to join us tonight. But, you know, with a day away from the draft, we could not just come here and not talk about it. So tonight we are hitting the questions about the draft. So make sure you drop your comments, your questions, and we'll make sure we make it happen. Till then, Kendall, let's talk about some rumors that's going on, man. I heard the Texans are actively seeking to move up, but what is your thoughts about that?
Of course, I would like that. Um, I think they definitely are in a D tackle. You know what I'm saying? Some might think it's Peter Woods. Some might think it's the guy from Ohio State. I can't think of his name right now.
McDonald?
Uh, yeah. So, hey, let's make it happen. That's that. I would love to see that. I would be annoyed if they was a, you know what I'm saying, trade back out of the first round for the third year. But at the same time, we wouldn't be surprised if Nick does that. But
Right.
I just hope he doesn't do that, and I hope they can find a way to trade up, and also keep that 28th pick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can give up a 38 to get to the first. You know, trade up and maybe a future second or something. Something not crazy. Hopefully, it's not. I mean, if it is the first of next year, I mean, so be it. If this guy is definitely worthy of us doing that, then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whoever it is, I'm expecting him to come in and contribute right away for sure.
I you know I don't think it is a defensive tackle because man, you got your picks at 28 at D tackle, right? Like
Hmm.
I think if you stay at 28, you still get the D tackle that you want. If
Who
they're
is that
active,
though?
huh?
Who is that?
I mean, they a lot of people got Peter Woods there. Some got McDonald, Miller, Banks. I mean, there's a
Hmm.
lot of D tackles that they think's going. They're saying there's going to be 9 offensive linemen out in the first round.
Yeah.
So that's who
So I
I.
know I know where you're going.
Well, I think it's either Proctor. I mean, look, D'Amico's high on Alabama guys. So, I mean, it could be Proctor that they're going after. We had multiple visits with him. So, he could, I mean, it could be him. Jump up there before the Eagles snatch him. Uh, but also, rumors are it's Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon. I mean,
Hey, hold on, man. Before you continue, because I mean, I was talking about doing this, but I didn't think it would ever happen. But if that happens, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy because he's definitely going at least. I think top 20 at least.
yeah. Oh, he's. I think he does not get past um, Tampa Bay. I think if he's there at Tampa Bay, I think the Buccaneers get him, and I think they're
Hmm.
like at 17 or 18.
Yeah,
So you're gonna have
something
to
like
jump,
that. Yeah.
yeah. So you're gonna have to jump up that far to get him. So we might have to give up a little bit, but I mean,
I mean, hey, if it's man, if it's for him, that like I said, I would be shocked if that's the rumors. I would be shocked. The crazy thing is, as you know, most Texas fans that follow us, they knew that that's a guy. You know what I'm saying, that I wanted back then. And I kind of like just got away from it because I'm like, man, let me be realistic. The Texans not gonna trade up, ain't no way, and he's definitely going top 20. So I can get that out of my, out of my system and not even worry about that. But just to hear that news today, they seeking to trade up. Hey, sounds good. Let's just see it happen. You know what I'm saying? We under 24. Well, we a little bit over 24. Who knows what time we'll be picking tomorrow night? Because you know how first night be. But regardless, man, yeah, who knows? Let's see what happens.
yeah. And then no, I know you were thinking I was going with it. I mean, we could see possible trying to get loan. Uh,
Yeah,
the questions at guard is there's a lot there, right? Like
yeah.
you don't know what you're getting on that one side.
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
agree.
I mean, you got Teller. So to me, the real big question mark is center. But I don't think they're going to take a center in the first round.
No way, yeah. I see
Yeah.
a second
So,
round for sure.
but I can see him going tackle because of Trent Brown and Braden Smith are both very injury prone. Haven't been the
Mm-hmm.
same. So I can see the tackle. Um, I just with so many glaring holes on the offense,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see them going defense in the first round.
Yeah.
Defense is the reason why you lost the games.
I agree. But
So,
I will say though, if it's a stud at D tackle that we've been waiting for the Texans
or
to draft, because
or
all we've been
linebacker.
having is older guys. Now, don't get me wrong, we got
No,
the
I
youngin, what's his name? Togard. How you
Toby
pronounce his
Togi.
name? Yeah, like we got him, Tommy, and that's pretty much it as far as young DT. So that's why I'm saying I can see that being a person. And then we trade up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we trade up for that, and then in that second round, we keep, let's say we keep one of those second round picks, and then we still got the 59th pick. I can see us going O lines, you know what I'm saying, center with the 59th, and maybe who knows with that, whatever one we keep in the second round, because I don't see us giving up two second rounds unless we keep in the 28th. You see what I'm saying? If we give up the 38th and the other one, I can't think of what the pick is. But if we
The 59th,
trade
I
both
think.
of the, it might be 59. I'm tripping. What's the? I think the third pick is the 79th. One of
Yeah.
those, or 89th, one of those. But yeah, if we was to trade both second rounds to trade up and keep our 28th, I would be happy with that, honestly. Just thinking on who we trading up for. But you right. If we trading up, let's say we do trade up and we trade them 2 seconds and it's Sadiq, I would be shocked. But then again, you bringing it to my attention that that's the rumors. Hey, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because we can use, at the end of the day, you can never get too many weapons. And that's what people don't understand. Like some fans feel like, man, we got Brevin Jordan. Like, come on, man, he's back to back, two ACLs, the same knee, back to back injuries. You know what I'm saying? Season ending injuries in the early in the year. So he haven't really touched the field for real in a long time. Same with Tank Dell. So we can't sit up here and just be like, oh, we got Tank Dell. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely intrigued to see Higgins, you know what I'm saying, take another level, take it up to another level, see what he can do. Of course, Nico Collins just know he's gonna miss some time, but at the end of the day, you get a tight end like that, a young guy like that, you can move him around. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He can play tight end, but shoot, you can move him to slot.
You
You
make
you
a
can do a
Jimmy
lot of
Graham,
things with him.
a
Hmm.
Jimmy Graham type tight end.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
move him around, and that'll be deadly.
Yeah. And the only thing that also kind of can factor, of course, I live up here in Chiefs Kingdom, and I've been listening to radio. Um, there's talks that the Chiefs might be trading their first round pick, one of the first round picks for Sam Laporta. So if the Lions get Sam Laporta, they might be actively
Ooh,
Kenyon Sadiq.
yeah.
So there's a
Hey,
lot of factors.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we only gonna find out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be jumping tomorrow. I feel like it's been a little too dead. I don't know if you feel the same way. I feel like leading up to the draft, it's been kind of dead. You haven't really been hearing much. You know what I'm saying? The media and stuff like that, they've been talking about certain stuff, but it's just to me, it's been kind of dead. So I'm definitely thinking tomorrow we're gonna get a lot of, what I'm saying, like fireworks. I think because it's definitely an exciting draft class. So we're
Yeah,
gonna we're definitely gonna get some fireworks. I think.
there's a lot of key moving pieces, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's going to be man, it's going to be a wild one for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a lot of fans want KC Conception at 28, but I'm
Hmm.
just tired of spending high draft picks on receivers. Uh,
Yeah.
we did it last year with Tank Dell and Noel, and I think that's serviceable for right now. Let them
Hmm.
grow.
Higgins, yeah.
I agree with you. Nico's gonna miss some time. Tank Dell, you don't know what you got, but I think you can use the free agency. There's still guys like I get it. He's not the same guy, but there's still a guy like Tank Hill, Tyreek Hill out there.
Hmm.
Stephon Diggs, bring him back. I mean, there's still guys that can
I'd be
go.
surprised, but yeah.
But you know what I'm
Who
saying?
knows
Like,
though? We didn't. I don't think it was bad blood. I think it was more of a hey man, like you seek a better. Honestly, I think it was like a mutual like good business on both ends. Even though as Texans fans, we like, bro, why did Nick like scratch out his, 2 years is not guaranteed. But as far as both ends, it made sense. And I think it made more sense for Stephon because it's like, hey, 1 year I do pretty good, go give me a bag. Well, shoot, he had a decent year to his ACL after the eighth week, and then but he still went and got a bag. So it kind of worked out for him, but now he's, what I'm saying, released or whatever the case may be. And who knows, it could be because of the issues off the field. But I don't know, man. And that's one thing for sure. Would that keep him from coming back here? You know how it is when it comes to the Texans.
well, I'm
So
just saying like we can utilize the free agency pool instead of utilize because again, man, we have so many holes that we
hmm
fix, and I just don't think wide receiver is one of them, right?
yeah.
Like Nico is still Nico Collins, the top five, top 10 receiver. Um, don't know what you got in Tank Hill or Tank Hill, God, Tank Dell.
Hey,
Um,
we don't forgot him. Let me
right,
stop.
right, we
Let me
forgot his
not.
name.
But
You
you know
know,
how I feel.
and then like you can't sit here and say you weren't impressed on the second half of what Jaden Higgins and Noel was doing. You know,
Yeah. I was more impressed with Higgins.
I
And
was
I know
well,
a lot of people, like, don't get me wrong, Noel on the returns and stuff like that, he was definitely excited. I just feel like when it came to the running the routes, and I'm not really gonna point the finger just at him because I feel like him and CJ and Higgins and CJ didn't have a great connection. I feel like Higgins and CJ connection got better towards the end of the season, like you just got done talking about the success that Higgins was having. And I just feel like him and Noel didn't really get there quite yet. They had a pretty decent connection when they played the 49ers. But then again, I don't know. Like he was getting wide open. So, but at the same time, he was wide open a couple of times. And also Higgins and CJ missed him. So I don't know. At the end of the day, maybe Noah do take another step. I would love
but
to see that.
also we when he was on the field, he did make some good plays. But that's the
I
problem
agree.
was he wasn't on the field. Like
Exactly.
his snap count has to go up. Same with Higgins. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why. I get Christian Kirk came big in the playoffs. Pause. Like
Yeah.
he's one of the reasons why we won the Steelers game, stayed in the Patriots game in the first half. But why is that man getting snaps over these youngins? Like we gotta develop them. We got
I mean,
we
the
got
playoffs is understandable.
Yeah, but
Long
the
as
whole
long
season,
as he gets one off that field, I
like,
wasn't tripping. But
Mom,
I
I'm
see, I
saying
understand.
you got people like Barrios and Watson getting snaps over these young guys.
Yep, early on, they're getting reps over Woody Marks, and yeah. So
Yeah.
hey, that's the
So
Texans. That's how they do, man.
yeah, and then again, that's another like I love the trade for David Montgomery. I don't think you broke the bank with it. Uh, but I would like another pace of down back. Like Marks
Why
is.
you don't think we brought the bank?
I don't think we broke the bank.
Why not?
Getting Montgomery, I thought was perfect. I don't think we got fleeced.
Oh, I thought you meant like that one. I get what you're saying. Yeah, but yeah, I think when it comes to the David Montgomery, as you know, I don't even know if we talked about it, but as far as on the channel, but I do know that most people we in our chat and other chats I'm in, I would let them know. I'm like, hey man, we need to go get David Montgomery. It's crazy
Yeah, we
that
all said that, right? That
yeah, like I screen recorded a video of him talking to um the Pivot podcast, and he like I don't know, he gave me goosebumps. I'm like, man, bro, we need this type of player, and I understood like, bro, this is almost a similar player that Joe Mixon is, but David Montgomery he more of a, how do I say this? He gets you more fired up when he speak, if that makes sense. Like Joe, like he cool, he's a leader. But when I mean by get you fired up when he speak, I'm talking about the Ray Lewis, the Deion Sanders, like David Montgomery give me that type of vibe when he speaks. So I like, yeah, man, definitely Seven need that in the locker room, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like Seven been in his head so much. So I think David Montgomery definitely gonna you give him some good um veteranship and leadership and just presence to encourage him, and you know what I'm saying, make sure he's good. I feel like
well,
Joe did that a little bit, but
well, okay. So don't get me wrong. Look, I think this is what the offense missed. Was who was the voice the year before last? The guy,
Joe,
Joe. Right.
yeah,
That's what the offense was missing.
yeah. No,
You
for
know.
sure.
So
On the field and off and like and being the voice, but like on between the lines, like, come on, man.
yeah.
Like we can, even though we can't go back and change nothing, but we can argue if Joe Mixon was playing last year, we might
If,
win more games.
if the
We might
defense
be the number one seed.
if the defense was at the level it was last year, the year
And we
Joe
had
missed,
Joe. Yep.
bro.
Man, dog. And that story just is
Yeah.
it's up in the air. Who knows what really
So
happened? But
to me, in the third round or maybe in the fourth, I wouldn't mind going after another change the pace running back.
yeah.
You know, get a actual speedster. You know what I mean? Point A to point B. Get that guy from maybe Nebraska. Um, I really like. Me and you both are big fans of.
I'm not too much of a fan of the dude from
I
Nebraska,
like his
but
speed. His speed is what I like.
it's cool. He running 4.6 though.
But his breakaway speed was, was one of the
I
best.
he just I'm not gonna say he give me Woody Marks vibes, but I just don't see nothing that much different. And plus he's small. So I get what you're saying. Me personally, y'all know who you was finna say, so you can continue as far as who we like as a whole.
Washington out of
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yep.
Give me Mike
Mike.
Washington.
Exactly.
I mean that's the total package. Like, I mean, if you don't go get him, you're going to be missing out. The bad thing is, I think teams are going to not necessarily reach, but they're going to play for needs, right?
Oh yeah.
And so I think they're going to grab running backs early. So I can see him going in the second round, even though a lot of people have him going in the fourth. I think,
Yeah. I don't think he going no later than the third.
yeah,
But
for
who
sure.
knows? Cause his draft, I'm not saying his draft stock dropped, but who knows, because maybe them stocks that, you know what I'm saying, them draft stocks that people got him going to the fourth, maybe it is legit. I mean, if they let that happen and he's there and I think we got a fourth pick, right? Do we got
Like,
one fourth pick? I think
yeah,
we do. But yeah, so if they let that happen, shoot, they can be in trouble because I agree. Like you already know, like I felt like Mike Washington Jr. would be perfect because for one, he's a speed back. Not only that, he's big as he big as hell, you know what I'm saying? Solid. And then he, you know what I'm saying, David Montgomery, he kind of small. Um Woody Marks, he kind of small. They kind of like small bats, 5'10, 5'8 bats, you know what I'm saying? But this guy right here is just 162 and he can get active, you know what I'm saying? But of course we gotta see what he can do in the NFL, but I think he can be pretty good with it, especially being the third back on the team. Like you know what I'm saying? That I think that could be a good pickup, and he can definitely contribute. But I would like to have him on the squad. This is another guy I can't think of his name right now, but it's some
I,
guys in the draft that
I
I
wouldn't
think that
mind.
can come
I
in.
wouldn't mind the guy from the backup to Love. What was his name? Price.
JD,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But I'm just tired. I mean, I'm tired of taking backups. You know what I mean? Like we did with Damian
yeah,
Pierce, and give me the all day runner. You know, that's what we need. I think we need another pace of when it comes to running game, man. That's
yeah.
what.
I agree. I agree. I think we need that overall back. And honestly, like Mike is that type of guy. Like he can bang, pause. He can, you know what I'm saying. He can get physical with
Catch.
you. He can sauce you up. He can do a lot of heat, and the cuts are
Can,
quick and gone. Like he
can you
gets
imagine
out.
him on the wheel route, bro?
Yeah,
It's
like
done with.
that'd be. Don't let him get to the second level, cause yeah,
That's like,
it,
look, and I'm probably gonna get flack for it, but so be it. But he has the making of he can be a CMC type player.
hmm
Like you can line him up anywhere on that line and
yeah.
make a difference.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I can see it, man. I can see it, and he seems
And
like the
then
type of guy that he's really locked in,
like
and like the
I
man
know
cried after he ran that 40.
I know Crenshaw's not here to keep me you grounded and on
Yeah.
level earth, but dude, can you imagine we trade up and get Kenyon and Sadiq, and then we get Mike Washington? Our offense
That
already is improved.
hey, look, let me stop.
You know
They
what I
let that
mean?
happen. Look, they let that happen. The league
We
is
be
in.
watching Madden, bro.
And I'm
Like,
also say this, bro. Ain't no way if we get both CJ. No way, bro. You cannot fry this. We can. Well, we ain't talking about CJ Stroud. We talking about the draft. But yeah, that'll be sick. That'll be sick, man. I would definitely be intrigued if that happens. Like I'll be excited.
yeah, I do. That's just. But going into the later round, like, dude, I agree with you when um, they're all. I know what you're saying about the defensive tackle. Like, we never had a guy that straight.
It's been a minute, man. It's been
Yeah,
since my guy DJ Reader. Since we
yeah.
really drafted a D tackle that's like that.
So if we go get a defensive tackle in the first round, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah.
We definitely need somebody young that D'Amica can form and take over. Dude, can you imagine somebody young with Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter setting the edge, coming up to the middle, stopping the run?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, don't get me wrong, we have some guys that does a good job, but I feel like they're role players. Give us a young guy that can come in and be effective like Jalen Carter, like a man, it's so many. I'm not gonna say so many, but like an Aaron Donald, some like those type of guys, not too big, but they wrecking stuff. You know what I'm saying? They getting active, they pass rushes, and they can stop the run, type deal. So that's the type of D tackle I would love for us to get, man. And I
Yeah.
think Peter Woods could be that guy. I really do. That's just my opinion. Not trying to sound like a bias because I'm a Clemson fan, but at the same time, I think he can be the guy that we will love on this squad.
And then you go into the second and third rounds. Man, I just think he had hit the look. I love Aziz, but when he was out, yeah, Henry T got better through the year, but he can't lead the defense, bro. So
Yeah, he can't. He can't.
we
He
need
can't.
another we need another linebacker. And to be honest, like if we trade up and get Styles, the linebacker in the top,
Yeah, I
I'll be
know.
okay with that too. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be a top 10 pick. We're gonna give up a lot for that.
yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, we definitely need a linebacker.
I
Uh,
would say this, like, so we know we need a linebacker. Well, we can start. Well, no, we ain't got to go in order, but we know for sure we need a D tackle. We need an offensive guard. I would say left guard, but if he can, what I'm saying, move around and be versatile, cool. But we need a D tackle. We need a left guard. We need a center. We need a linebacker. We need a running back, and we can definitely use the tight end. Like when we talk about a certain guy that like it's like dang, it's not really that important, but at the same time, you look at him, you like, man, we get him on this team, like he can be a difference. As we talking about Sadiq, like if you trade up to get him, you just can't be mad at that, regardless of us having Dalton Schultz and I said Cade Cunningham, Cade Stover, and also the new guy we just got Foster from the Saints. Like I feel like we cool there, but you get a guy like that, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like Cade Stover Country Days type deal, or even Dalton Schultz. Like I know he got extended for a year or two or something like that. I don't know if it was official, whatever the case may be, because I remember they said something about the league did something. They stopped it or something like that. Wanted to
they did. It was a reconstruction of their contracts. They let it happen. So
okay.
yeah,
So
it was
yeah,
just
so regardless, like I said, I wouldn't be mad at that pick. At the end of the day, when we talking about that first round pick, whether it's at 28 or higher, it has to be a guard, D tackle. Like that's how I see it. It has to be a guard or D tackle. If you moving up above 15, then all right, Sadiq, or you can go one of them, maybe one of them top receivers, or maybe one of them like elite defensive players. You like, dang, like, hey, we can really use him type deal. Because when you look at the Texans, we don't really have. To me, we don't really have that many holes. I just feel like we need guys to really be there. You know what I'm saying? We need guys to be available. We need guys not to be on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got some decent depth on that offensive line, but hey, we go offensive guard, left guard. I'm not mad at it because hey, you never know what happens. Maybe Taylor gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe Taylor plays the whole season, but you have that left guard develop and learning from Taylor. You know what I'm saying? The veteran guys and
or Ingram
maybe
takes
next year he step right
or
in and you know what I'm saying?
or Ingram takes a step back. You never know what's going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah. Whoever. Like,
Yeah,
regardless, like I said, you can't go wrong with an offensive guard or a D tackle with that 28th pick.
for
But
sure.
like we said, if you trade it up, it better be for a star, like a guy that's gonna come in and say, "Hey, this my spot," type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Before we go on a little bit more, I want to give a shout out to a newest fan of ours, Aiden Payton. He's a Falcons fan, but I think I think I can mold him to become a Texans fan. He's only 14, so
Oh,
there's time to change his mind, get away from the dark side. But shout out
hey,
to Aiden. Um,
shout
but
out Aiden.
but for sure, I also think we can use a little bit more depth on the safety issue.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
Bryant needs to be gone. Go get another corner in like the fifth, fourth round. You
Hmm.
know, Sting gets down, Last gets down.
I think we good at the safety position.
You
The
think so?
reason I think so because we got Blankenship and him and obviously him and what's his name? What's our guy? Kalen, they starting. Like that that's hands down. Reed, he was okay last year, and I'm not saying I'm looking forward to seeing him on the field like that. But at the end of the day, he's serviceable. I feel like when he played, he one of them type of guys that you like, dang, bro, you giving up plays type deal. Like he
True.
played his role.
And I forgot about the great white hype. Reed Blankenship coming in too.
Yeah,
So you might be right. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, but old dude from Penn State last year needs to stay healthy for sure.
he
Uh,
definitely Jalen Reed for sure.
yeah. So if we get him healthy, that's a big improvement. But I
Yeah.
still the corner position still worries me. Like because if last
Also, Jalen Smith, don't forget about him. I think
can't say
he got to stay healthy too.
right.
He got to
But I
stay
mean,
healthy
after
too.
Jalen Smith, who's there? You know what I mean? Who we
You,
got?
yeah, you're right. And that's why I'm saying like I feel like we good at safety, but I would not be mad with going corner. I wouldn't even be mad if we go corner at third or second round. Like I said, it's really like it's the type of draft where you can dang near go the first round through the fourth round, you can dang near go best available. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, this team is not a bad team. You're not gonna sit up here and just act like, oh man, like we got holes here, we got holes there. We just got spots that's okay. This area is good, but man, we can get better. So at the end of the day, I think we can really go best available. But if, like I said, if we trade up, of course, we going best available. It's like, hey, we can trade up and get this guy. Let's do it. Like we want him. We really like him. So at the end of the day, yeah, I think it's gonna be that type of draft. I don't see us having that type of draft we've been having the past 2 years where we like, who is this type deal? You know what I mean? I don't see that happening this year. I hope
Well,
not.
like I know we're all of us on the podcast. We're hard on CJ. Which, granted, a pause. Which is granted, he deserves the criticism because that Patriots game was god awful.
Yeah.
But
Shoot, the Steelers game too.
well, true. But if you think about it, name me one quarterback the whole playoffs on both sides of AFC and NFC had a great playoffs. Nobody.
Shoot. I
The only person that had a great game
I'll give it to
was
Sam
Sam
Darnold.
Darnold in the Super Bowl. That's about it.
But that's the crazy thing, Matt. But
That's
it
why I'm
is
saying.
what it
Well,
is.
hold on, Kendall, hold on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like we were almost there with a bad play of a quarterback. So if we can improve the little bit of holes that we need, and we actually get CJ going, and Nick Haley out of his bag, because Nick Haley started calling good games in the second half.
He did. And that's what people like. I had a lot of arguments with people because they try to compare Nick Haley to Bobby,
Probably slower,
but
right?
we literally saw Nick Haley grow throughout the season. Like he didn't stay the same. He grew throughout the season. So I definitely see him taking another level into his position of what he done and what he does as an offensive coordinator. At the end of the day, man, everything is gonna fall back on seven. Regardless if they let's say they don't draft the offensive lineman. Let's say they don't draft the offensive weapon early in between the first pick and the other two second round picks. You know what I'm saying? CJ, can you still deliver? It don't need to be no excuses. Like I've been seeing, and I know that can be something else we talk about. And to be honest, on my page, I haven't really talked about the CJ situation. It's so hard for me to talk about the situation because I'm not gonna say I'm in shock still. It's just like, dang, bro,
But
this how you do it?
I agree with you, bro. Like CJ Stroud has been a letdown from his rookie year. We got spoiled with his rookie year. You know what I mean?
I don't
And
even think we got spoiled because
we did get spoiled. And
let me say this real quick.
go ahead.
He did some good things, but I don't want to say we got spoiled. I want to say that we like, oh dang, like we back to looking like what Deshaun was doing with us type deal, and not saying they was the same type of player, but they was electric a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They made play. They both made plays, so it was like, oh, dang, we got our guy. Forget Deshaun Watson. He left, cool type deal. Like I feel like that's what it was, and it was also like, dang, we did that to the Browns in the playoffs. Like this, like nobody was expecting that. We had a last place schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say we got spoiled. I just think we got disappointed because there's no way you come in the lead on the stuff you was doing. He had a way better like rookie year than Deshaun and most guys, period, as a quarterback. And then he wasn't doing stuff that was like electric as far as him using his legs and stuff like that. He was literally dotting dudes up and reading defenses and you know what I'm saying, knowing this guy's gonna be here. Like he was doing that type of stuff, but then somehow year two came, it was like, what happened, bro? Like you don't know how to throw against the two single high safeties
Well, I think
or read that type of defense.
the thing last year was the offensive line hurt him very badly, and the subpar play calling hurt him. But this year there's no excuses.
Yeah,
Offensive line.
at all.
Well, the only thing I would say hurt him was no run game. Because I mean, let's be honest, that run game was just awful.
Here's the thing though, like, and this is what like when it comes to like guys like Crenshaw. At the end of the day, like, bro, you called yourself top five. There's been top five quarterbacks that didn't really have a run game. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't put your name in the Mahomes, the Josh Allen, and don't get me wrong, Josh Allen has a running back. But you understand what I'm saying? Even Lamar Jackson before he got Derrick Henry. If we not talking prime Derrick Henry, even though Derrick Henry still being productive, we talking like Derrick Henry in this older days. So regardless, like you got these guys that you put your name in the same category as them, but you making excuses. You got your team making excuses. And whether people believe it or not, this is what I was trying to say. Like, I'm pretty sure his agent probably hit up Steve Smith because Steve Smith talking about some the offensive line and yada yada this and that and like they got to do better than this and then somebody else a former quarterback said some stuff and then it was some people like trying to come out and take up for CJ. Oh, what's his name? TJ. Um,
Who's Gonzalez?
also, yeah, like people been trying to like take up for CJ. It's like, bro, y'all cannot sit up here and try to point finger elsewhere. That game versus the Patriots was on CJ Stroud.
Oh
I
no,
would
I'm not saying that at
like
all, bro.
I
Like I'm
don't but no, I know you know. I'm just talking about like overall, like people been kind of like trying to make excuses for him
but
and talking
the
about
only
him
thing
and Nick not on the same page.
I will say is, you know, we thought it was okay. Well, I mean, let's call it a spade, right? Like we all thought it was okay for him to go on that, um, what's it called on that tour. Like do rookie of the year. He was
Yeah,
MVP candidate. Like
yeah,
he had to talk, but then he got humbled in the next 2 years. And then
yeah,
I know it's the coming up saving his head. It's not. Well, I just think the mindset that he's bringing, like he's going to the gym, he's working out every day. Like I think he's finally like, okay, I got to dial it in, or I'm gonna fumble, literally
It,
fumble his chance. You know what I mean?
it's do or die.
It is.
Literally, I don't care what nobody
It
say.
is.
It's do or die.
This I mean, like I was talking to shout out to another boy of mine, Jason Colson. I was talking to him. Like we're kind of in an okay spot, right? Like if we pick up the fifth option, which we did, and we keep him one more year, so be it. And we want to move on, we can. Or we sign him right now at a cheaper deal because he's not doing great, and then hopefully he improves. Right now, he's better than anything out there in the league. You know what I'm saying? He's better than any rookie out there.
Yeah,
So why the thing is with this defense, we still have a chance.
yeah,
So why put it on the line for what I mean? Like you know what evil you have right now.
yeah,
So keep it, and hopefully you can polish that turd into a diamond.
yeah. It's all a mental thing, and
It
honestly,
is. It is, right?
I feel like the only reason he didn't sign this offseason, because I'm pretty sure they gave him an offer like, hey, some people trying to act like, oh nah, they just gonna pick up the fifth year option. They ain't gonna offer him nothing. Nah, bro, I'm pretty sure they probably looked at their playoffs and like, hey, shoot, let's try to like lowball him before he go stupid his fourth year type deal, and then we have to pay him god dang on 65 or something like that. Even though nobody is really expecting them to do that. But you get what I'm saying. Let's say he this year he go crazy, MVP, and and this is not what I'm expecting, y'all. So I don't want the haters trying to say that I'm saying that he's gonna be the MVP and go to all I'm saying is if he was to do this type of stuff, his agent gonna definitely, and I'm pretty sure his agent this offseason like, nah, this ain't enough type deal. So trust. If that man go crazy this upcoming season, like we're gonna have to pay some bread. We're gonna have to. You just
And,
paid
and,
Will 50, CJ definitely getting 60,
and
whether people want to agree or not.
shout out to the family friend of the podcast, Ant. He's a Rams fan. Congratulations on the MVP of Stafford. But you're right, it is a QB driven league. But also, you can't sit here and say that every other so often a defense leads a team to the Super Bowl or wins. Look what happened this year. You can't tell me the Seahawks didn't win a Super Bowl because of that defense. I mean, that
Yeah.
defense is the reason why the Seahawks won a Super Bowl.
Same thing they did before. Same. Don't get me wrong. Russell did his little thing, but at the same time, that defense was a force. That defense and special teams was the reason why they put a spanking on the Broncos.
Come on now, man. Don't be like you don't see like this is what I'm saying. Was he great? No, but was he $60? Look, he was better than Davis Mills.
Hey, hold up, Matt. Look, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Look, let people deserve whether you a Texans fan or not. CJ deserved everything that people are saying about him. I'm
No, I
sorry.
get that. I get that,
So
but
when people
but
want
to
to
say he's
call
a
him
$60 court.
the 32 ranked quarterback in the league, cool. I don't care if it's not true. We just being crazy. It is what it is. This is what I want to see. And I just talked to my cousin earlier today that's a Colts fan. I told him, I like, look, everybody deserves to say what they want about CJ, whether you're a fan or whether you're opposite team, whatever, or just a sports fan or the NFL. Like, I don't care what it is. He deserves everything they saying. At the end of the day, how are you going to respond? Like you just got up and not too long ago, a little bit after that playoff game, you got up and spoke at the church and just said, "How is this response?" type deal. So, and of course, he more talking about to what he done on the field, but the same thing, like yeah, on the field, what is your response? How you gonna come back and deliver? As far as like people saying all this stuff about you, how you gonna respond to it? Like, how are you gonna show that you are really a dog, like we thought you was your rookie year? Or you just gonna show that you a little club, like a little puppy, a little, you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
at the
I get
end of
what
the
you're
day,
saying,
I'm
but
intrigued to see,
to say
hey,
he's a
what's up?
60
Put up
dollar,
and shut up.
I'm just saying to say he's a $60 quarterback. That's a little low blow. I'm like
Hey, like I
he's not
said,
terrible.
anything goes. I'm
He's
sorry.
not
When you put
terrible.
up that type
He's
of performance, get at him. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna be the one to go, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stop nobody for defend CJ for nobody that gonna say whatever they want to say about CJ, because I'm sorry. You did what you did, and it just is what it is. You can't rewrite. All you can do is do something moving
well.
forward.
This is basically what I'm saying. Okay, so the quarterbacks that got moved this year so far, are you taking Murray over C.J. Stroud?
Um, the midget,
Yeah.
man, stop it. No, I'm not.
Okay. Are you taking the left-handed bandit that can't throw over 10 yards and Tua?
No.
All right. Are you taking Ty Simpson or AJ Mendoza over C.J. Stroud?
I ain't gonna lie, Mendoza might be a. Let me stop. Let me
I don't.
stop. I'm just trolling, but nah, at the same time, I'm not taking none of the rookies over here, man.
But
Like I'm
what
not.
I'm saying is, you know what you have in him, and
Yeah, for
and
sure, I agree.
like you said,
Or you don't.
and like Ant said, he had one good season, so you know he has the potential. So you still have a chance to maybe, hopefully, turn it around. Like
Yeah,
Alex Smith, he never had a consistent um, OC his whole career, and he goes to Kansas City and look what he does. I mean, he's right there on the cusp of going to a Super Bowl every year.
yeah,
Keyshawn Johnson. I mean, the dude's never had. He never played a full season with the same quarterback from start to finish. Either
yeah.
got hurt or got benched or what it is. So like, there's variables. Hopefully, we didn't upset his mind. Like you said, it's a mindset. So hopefully, we didn't taint his mindset
I don't think so.
because he's
I
only
don't
what
think so. He's showing
24,
up to
25.
OTAs. What is it called?
The camps.
Non-mandatory. Like he's
Yeah.
showing up to that. Like, come on, he can
Yeah.
still be on this journey or whatever the heck he doing.
Well, I think
You know what
the
I'm
journey
saying?
the journey needs to be over. It's time to. It's like you said. It's time to shut up and put up. Put up.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I
that's what
mean?
I'm saying. Like, I don't think he feel no
He
type of
needs he
way.
needs to be the first one there,
The
and he
last
needs to be the
one.
last one. Like he needs to. He doesn't even need to leave. Like he needs to get a sleeping bag and stay on the field. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Well,
he
we
got.
know he ain't gonna do that, but
All right, come
but
on with it. What's your question, Ant? I know it's gonna be something off the wall, but you know, go ahead and ask your question.
it's probably gonna be a crazy one. We
Probably, you know what
finna
I'm
ask,
saying.
so you
We're,
taking?
we're gonna have to get you back on the show so we can hear your text again, brother, for
Hey,
sure.
my look, my barber sent me something yesterday talking about some Aaron Rodgers to the Texans. I said, man, please, Aaron Rodgers do not like CJ, and he not coming here to help CJ. He gonna come in here to try to take his spot. So yeah, that wouldn't make sense at all. It's just something random.
I think Sam. How many QBs have you seen better than Sam Darnold in the last 2, 3? Well, it's not last 2 or 3 years. It's the last 2 years. He only had 2 good years, and well, I'm not saying Sam Darnold wasn't the reason why they got there or potentially won it, but he had a lot of help with that defense. You can say the same defense that
I ain't gonna
Geno
lie though, that offense put a spanking on the Rams defense though.
had back, but also
That's why he tried to give credit where credit due, just to make
right.
his team look a little better. That's all
Yeah,
he
I
doing.
know what he's doing. I know
Yeah,
what he's doing, but
that's
what
all
I'm
he
saying is
doing.
too is he also had. I mean, that coach is a great coach. So like he had a lot of key places that he needed. So
Yeah,
and plus, the greatest offensive player in the whole league last year was on the Seahawks. The best, hands down. It was
I ain't
JSU.
gonna lie. Let me not. Let's not start. Let's not do this.
So
Let's not bring that man up.
yes, Sam Donald had a good year, but you can't say he single handedly did it by himself. What I'm saying is that defense had a lot to do. Uh,
The offense too, though. The offensive coaching too, as well.
right,
I think everything around him was just like, bro. You
was
and
perfect.
now you can go back to last year as well. It was similar, even though they fried it in the playoffs. But and he fried that opportunity in the playoffs, but he learned from that. Went to the
But
Seahawks.
you also guys look at the numbers in the games. Like his numbers in the playoffs and the Super Bowl is okay, but in the playoffs they weren't good. I mean
Yeah,
they're okay, but they were like no quarterbacks just stat wise had a good playoffs. None of them. That's what I was
I
getting.
agree.
That the defense is what kept it alive. So, and yeah, I mean, and that too. Both Seattle and Vikings had good receivers and weapons. So it could be, it wasn't Sam. It was his weapons. So you don't know yet. Only time to see. But I mean, would I take Sam Donald over CJ right now? Absolutely. I would take him in a heartbeat. Because with Sam Donald instead of CJ, I think we make the Super Bowl.
Hey man, you gonna make some Texans fans, man. Man, you gonna make some Texans fans mad by saying that, man.
Tell me I'm wrong, brother.
Hey, no, you're not wrong because I said the same thing, but I said a comment. Sam Donald better than CJ. Boys got mad and heated. Like, hey man, I mean, hey, shoot, can we? What have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand Sam Donald had a rough start, Most quarterbacks have rough starts in New York, you know what I mean? And yes, I know he went to the Panthers and the 49ers, but he was never the guy with those teams. He was just like but he ended up getting with the Vikings and did pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to even say pretty good. He did damn good because he threw us up, you know what I'm saying? They put up 21 points in the first quarter
Hmm.
against us that
Yeah,
year.
but
Like,
also like again, it speaks loud. The game speaks louder than what it says in the score box, right? Like
yeah,
C.J. Stroud threw that interception right there on the goal line. There
yeah.
was a fumble. Like it wasn't like the offense drove our defense down multiple times.
Yeah,
Forward. It was
but
like,
they was still getting after though.
oh,
We
well,
was
no, no,
wondering why
no doubt.
Sting wasn't following Justin Jefferson.
And in that game against the Seattle this year, like we were still in it. Because the offense
Hmm.
was so ass.
No, no, no. I'm talking about when he was with the Vikings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about when he was with the Vikings. They put a spanking on us. See, that was CJ Rookie. No, that was year two. That was year two.
Well, you
Yeah,
know
they
what?
put a
Ant?
spanking on
I'm
us.
I'm gonna say something that I don't say very often. You were right. He did have a great playoffs. He had 672 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. So you're right. He did have a great playoff. It's
Yeah,
all.
that man.
I'll
He
tell you.
just in the Super Bowl. He just relaxed because
Yeah.
man, let me not do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he relaxed and they got the dub.
Yeah.
I ain't finna disrespect
For
nobody because
sure.
I can't. Man, I gotta be so humble. Like I gotta be careful what I say now because of CJ Stroud. I
Yeah.
gotta be careful what I say,
But we
and
still
it
talking
just
stuff
seems
on the
like
defense. Right.
it's a Houston sport thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My boy Rick came on and early. I know we didn't get to even talk about it. Talking about the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? He's a Houstonian, but you know what I'm saying? He's a Lakers fan, unfortunately. But you know what I'm saying? He rep everything else Houston. But yeah, the COVID.
Oh yeah, Ricky Ricardo. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Another fan of the
Like,
show.
bro. And I can't say nothing, man. Like, let's talk about this, man. I get tired of this, man. Like, and it's crazy because Ricky is one of them, and also Ant. Like, these one of the main guys, and of course it's different sports, and there's some other people too. But when it comes to basketball, Ricky, you know what I'm saying, talking this smack, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the Rockets, the Lakers, and then the fact that we in the series and everybody. And I'm gonna be honest, before the series started, I was like, man, I don't know if we win this series. I don't care if Luka and Austin Reeves out. You don't know what you're gonna get from these
Who
certain
who
guys. And then when
who
it
would
comes
have
to
thought?
football, huh?
Who would have thought the the person beating us, the three best players on the Lakers right now, all three of them are white. Like who would have thought? Ar, Luca, and now Luke are like, what's going on here? Like what are
Man,
they thinking there? What is JJ Redick teaching these
but the
white guys?
crazy thing is they are and Luka not even playing.
I know, I know,
That's
bro.
the disrespect. And then, like, man, if we get swept, somebody better get fired. And it better be Ime. And
Well,
honestly, I want Ime and Stone fired.
I
But
don't think you fire Ime, but you do fire Stone because how
you
you
gotta
have
fire Ime
I don't
because
I don't think
let's
you do.
talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why? And I've been preaching this for some time now during the season. Why is KD getting the ball at the top of the key? Why? Do you know how easy it is to
I can
defend
tell you
him
why.
and double
I can tell
him?
you right now. I can tell you why right now. Easy. I can tell you.
Why?
We don't have a point guard, bro.
Well, we know that, but at the same
Bro,
time,
that's on Stone. He's sitting
that's on Stone, but at the same time,
because look what Kobe White
we
did in the
allowing
playoffs.
KD to continue to turn the ball over and over and
Well,
over.
I
And
will
even
I
when
will give
saying go get the ball at the top of the key,
I
some
will
of it might
say
be a turnover.
I will say where he's failing at is because the way the Lakers are beating us is they're triple teaming KD and he nothing he can do about it.
Yeah,
And to causing turnovers and causing bad possessions. So I will give him that, but Stone, like, dude, the Hornets got Kobe White for nothing. Absolutely.
yeah,
So you're
Man,
saying
look, we ain't
that
going to talk. 'Cause I ain't trying to stress more. I'm trying to be happy, Matt. I'm trying to be excited for tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
I'm
kill
just
the
saying, bro.
depression
Like,
when it comes to these teams. But I'm getting sick and tired of have to battle and
but
battle and battle
that's the
with
thing, though, bro. Like,
opposing people when it comes to my teams, man. And for
but
this year,
that's the
I
thing. Like,
cannot talk no smack. I can't say nothing. If you talk about
but
CJ, have at it, brother. Have at it. I
I
can't
would
say
say
nothing.
Sagon is trash, but he's not
Hey,
helping.
but hey, guess what? He's playing like trash right now.
He is.
So
He is.
have at it.
But,
Talk out smack.
but here's the problem when it comes to sports in Houston, right? Like, we get the right coaches and spots, but our GMs fail us every time.
Yeah,
Because, like, I know everybody's a big Nick Casario guy. I'm still on the fence with him. There's too many problems that we have for him to be on okay. I think he's still on borrowed time.
yeah,
Terrible. Uh, Dana Brown in the Astros, like, me and you can go pitch for the Astros right now. That's how bad the pitching rotation is. Like, we have one of the most historic offenses in baseball right now, and we're still one of the worst teams in the league. What's
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Hey, I will say this. I ain't gonna even bash the Astros or even as you know what I'm saying, talk about their situation. They done gave us two championships in the last 9 years. But they do need to get their stuff together. I will say that. I agree. But as far as these Houston Texans and Houston Rockets, man, bro, it's like I said, I can't even talk smack. But I will say this: shout out to the Houston Comets coming back in 2027. I can't wait for that. The realest organization this city has ever seen.
Yeah, man, we just gotta make the right pick. I don't care if you have to trade a whole farm. You get that number one pick, and
Yeah,
you bring Juju home.
yeah.
So
Sheesh. Look, the crazy thing is though, Matt. I don't know if you peeped it because you know, what I'm saying I follow women's basketball heavy, but she only posted the Sparks pick with what's her name? Tanaya, I can't think of her last name right now. But Tanaya went to South Carolina for her last year, senior year. She dropped to the second round. But she posts that on her page, you know, on her story. And you know, like people post a lot of they friends, whatever the case may be, or whatever. But the fact she only posts that and she went to the sports, it kind of like made me just like it's just me thinking. But she really want to go to LA. So who knows though? LA really got a squad, low key. Like I don't see them being sorry, but we gonna see, man. Time will tell. Maybe she can pull some strings like Wemby did. And even though the WNBA is different, it goes by record. But yeah, man. I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I would love her here, but we can't go wrong with some of the other girls because there's some lot of juniors. You know what I'm saying? You got Hannah, you got Madison Booker, you got Malaysia Fulwiler, you got Michaela Williams.
right
It's really it's gonna be deep.
before
That draft
we
gonna
end,
be deep as well.
before we end and get to one more last question from Ant,
Yeah.
um, I will say, guys, quit thinking we're trading for Caitlin Clark. Okay, she's not going nowhere. She's not coming to Houston.
Oh nah.
Just
Sega ain't
stop.
going nowhere.
Just stop. I can't stand fans like that. Oh, we gotta get Caitlin Clark. No, we don't. We don't gotta get
Yeah,
her.
man, they be saying some wild stuff. And honestly, man, we in the days. I be trying to tell you, Crenshaw, man. These people be trolling. They be trolling for the
The
clicks, for
sad
the.
thing is they're
They
not
be
trolling,
trolling
bro.
big time.
They're not trolling. They
Like,
really want Caitlin Clark. Like, come on, bro.
nah, man, they trolling. And let's talk about this because this is Texans talk. What's buddy name? Skip Bayless. How you gonna sit up here and talk smack about Will Anderson after you just said you taking him over Michael Parsons? You talking about he don't jump out of your screen, but you was praising him all last year. Like at the end of the day, clickbait. That's what a lot of these people are doing, and it's crazy because the media is doing it as well. They did it when it came to I ain't gonna talk about that. Anyways, they just doing too much clickbaiting. That's what everybody doing, and social media is even worse. Like they being annoying. Like ain't nowhere in the world, and how we gonna get Caitlin Clark? Like let's stop the bull crap. The only way that happens is if her contract goes expired and they can't work a deal out. That's it. She not getting traded here, and I don't think she's going anywhere. She's going to be a doggone fever for a long time, unless something happened within her career with some injuries, and they just said, you know what, forget this, we moving on type deal. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I see her leaving that city. But yeah, man.
All right, the before we head out, Ant said quick. I think I missed it. Who y'all been hearing Texans going to take with the first pick? Well, Ant, they're talking about us trading up in an early pick. So we're not trading out as the first no more. We're actually trading up. Um, Me and Keno thinking hopefully Proctor or Keenan Sadiq or maybe alone. But who knows, man?
But
You
Peter
never know
Woods,
with Syria. Yeah. So
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want Proctor. I'm not gonna cap. I've been seeing too many red flags, but let's see.
I
I
think
don't
they only
know.
want Proctor because they can move him on the line. But I don't want. I'm tired of moving people on around the line. You know what I mean? Put them in their national position
Hmm.
and let's rock with it. It's gonna
If we
fail.
gonna trade up, I fear trading up for him. That's just me.
Yeah. I really want. If we do that, they'll give me Kenyon Sadiq for real. So.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
for real.
Well, in the wise words of Curtis Hall, this is the worst part because it's the end. Um, Tell me, brother, where can we find you on social media so that way we can support you and help you cook?
Yes, sir. Y'all can follow me at Here Ken Out on TikTok, X, you know what I'm saying, aka Twitter, and YouTube. Y'all been dropping a lot of content lately. Talking football, basketball, and women's basketball sports. So, you know what I'm saying, go give me a listen and follow. And yeah, man, hope you enjoy the content and y'all continue to support the Texas Fan Battle podcast. Y'all, it has been a long time, and not only that, it's been a little stressful, y'all. We've been a little depressed when it comes to the Texans, man. It's been hard to talk
Yeah,
Texans.
yeah, I've been
But yeah, man, but we gonna get back to it though, for sure.
for real.
Exciting times tomorrow.
I've been dealing with some health issues. I'm in the clear
Yeah.
now, so you will definitely be seeing more of us. I promise you, we'll push more content and be on live, especially with Ant. You know, he he always brings the questions and the trolling, so we gotta keep it live for him. But also, make sure you check out our brothers Crenshaw at Fifth Ward Crenshaw, Honcho at H Town Honcho 713, and then myself at A1 Day One Texans as always. I want to give another shout out to a special person. They know who I'm talking about. So till then, y'all stay blessed. Have a good night tomorrow. And let's go Texans for a change. Like let's change it up and let's
Yep.
get the